On court 1, women's doubles semifinals, Yang Wei, Zhang Jiewen, China, versus Vita Marissa, Liliyana Natsir, Indonesia. Umpire, Miss Yelena, Malaysia. Service judge, Haji Hashim Matzin, Malaysia. Court 1.
So the women's doubles then, they're on court and warming up. The toss has already been completed, and the Malaysian umpire is Yao-Lina, the service judge, Haji Hashim Mohammed Din. We'll see them in a while. Here's Vita Marissa, Liliyana Natsir, world ranking of 9, championship seeding of 4, and they have done well. Marissa, and of course she's teamed up with Natsir, who she's already through to the mixed doubles final. And competition, there we go. Yang Wei, first of all, we have a look at. They had a bye in the first. In round 2, they beat the Indian pair 21-10, 21-7. No problems with that. No problems against Singapore's Li Yujia and Jiang Yanmei, 21-11, 21-8. And, well, they get to this stage without being tested. It's as simple as that. They are the #1 seed in this tournament, and they will take some beating. But Natsir has already come off a very, very good win in the mixed, so I guess her confidence will be high. That's how Vita Marissa, Liliyana Natsir got to this stage in round 1. They beat Chinese Taipei's Liu and Chang 11-9, and in round 2 the Japanese Akao and Matsuda 14-18, and then 16-14 for the Koreans Ha and Kim. Let's complete the warm-up as wow, the stadium's still buzzing around here after that men's singles. A tremendous win by Park. I would have, well, I would have definitely bet that Concoro would have taken that. It didn't happen. Yao-Lina is our umpire here. Still, the drums continue. A little mopping up as I look at my notes here. The gold medal at the Athens Olympics in the doubles, a silver in the Sydney Olympics for Yang Wei, born in Guangdong province. She was with a doubles partner, the one she's with now, Zhang Jiewen. And in fact, they beat Novita and Nolita of Indonesia in the second round. And, well, eventually they went on to win it.
Ladies and gentlemen,
having beaten
on my right,
Gowling and
Yang
Wang
Wei,
Sui
Zhang Jiewen,
in the final.
China. And on my left, Vita Marissa, Liliyana Natsir, Indonesia. Yang Wei the serve.
Zhang
Liliyana
Jiewen.
Natsir,
Well, she
Love
will
all.
quit badminton after the 2008 Olympics this year, and she'll marry the Malaysian double star Chong Tan Fook. A lovely love story there on the badminton circuit.
1 love.
Underway then, as we have Yang and Zhang. Go just wide.
Service over.
That was off
1
Yang.
all. Service over. 2-1.
Zhang Yuen comes to intercept. And Yang finishes. That's a good play
Service over.
from Marissa.
2-all.
2-all. Just let them settle, get the first few exchanges out the way, and I'm sure we'll see some good rallies.
Service
Good
over.
enough there from
3-2.
Marissa. Just misses that into the net.
Four. Service over. 3-all.
That's a great cross
Service
court.
over.
Beautiful work
4-3.
from Zhang Jiewen. She will now have the service. Marissa doing all the work at the back and then misses one again
5-3.
into the net. So 5-3. Jiewen will serve it. And I think that was wide. It was at 6-3.
6-3.
So the #1 seeds getting off to a good start at the first part of this game. Well, that looked long, so Indonesia pick up a point for 4-6. Nobody was going for that. Nobody at home. Yang Wei and Zhang Jiewen left it for each other. Power. Great cross court there. Excellent work from Marissa. She spends a lot of her time at the baseline. She does have great power. She's not that tall, but she gets a great piece of power on that. My goodness, great timing. And that was a big hit this time from Zhang Jiewen. Yeah, good work.
Service over, 7-all.
Lovely little chip there from Natsir to start and then finishes it off. with a much bigger hit. And another great shot. Good work, Natsir. Couple in a row here. Oh dear. On that occasion,
Service over. 8
really
all.
was very wild, well wide. 8 all.
Nine, 8.
Little lucky there, but well, the rub of the green will always neutralize that. Every time they get a good break like that, they will give up one as well. That's great stuff. Good work
10,
from Yang Wei. It was a perfect placement.
Interval.
And there at the break in this first game, it's Yang Wei and Zhang Jiewen who have it all their own way at the moment. I think Tian Pingyi is the coach of the Chinese duo. The crowd are screaming, shouting at a very, very impressive men's doubles event that is happening next door. The Chinese duo were actually 8-7 down and had just won 4 points in a row. Ariono trying to encourage Marissa and Natsir.
20 seconds. 11-8. Play.
And another good shot for 12-8.
12-8.
Excellent. Yang Wei. She's 28 years old, I think. January 13, yes, 28. 29, I beg your pardon. 1979, yeah, 29 years old.
13-8.
Looking good now. That is 7 points in a row for the Chinese pair. Olympic doubles champions from Athens.
Service over. 9-13.
Just to get the ages again, Zhang Jiewen is in fact 27. The partner's 29. Vita Marissa is 27 also. And Natsir is 22.
Service over. 14-9.
Problem playing against the Chinese is that they cover and defend so well. You've got to be really, really tight to the lines to get away with anything. You see, they're just quite content to stick it back up high. Until they decide to really belt one, and that was Zhang Jiewen who caught one beautifully. 15-9. There's no time to rest and to relax in these rallies. It's all pretty intense. And an ambitious shot there from Marissa doesn't work. their reaction is so fast, so quick. They can read it so quickly, so easy. That's a big pickup, but look at that. Doesn't matter. Into the body. Chinese have great patience. They're just hanging in with this rally, waiting for the errors. And they found one there, right on cue, 17-9.
Service over. 10-17.
Well, it's going to be a big uphill battle in this game for the Indonesians to take it. And again, it needs... You see, she's trying to play. That was Marissa again. She's trying to play it so tight because she knows if she doesn't, it's going to get killed.
19-10.
The long service, and it caught her by surprise. Easy. You see, they are very content to just play that shuttle back, but they know as soon as there is a lack of concentration, then it's all on a plate. It's game point then to Yang Wei and Zhang Jiewen. And they have just outplayed their opponents. It's quite simple. They were behind in the opening exchanges, but not any longer. That is it. 21-10, and there was not a lot of fuss there. The strategy that Yang Wei and Zhang Jiewen are employing is working beautifully. They're dominating the rallies, staying calm, staying cool, staying patient, and then finishing it off. And I can tell you now, the Indonesian pair are just a little bit low and upset. You can understand it. There's the score, 21-10.
Towel letak baik sikit. Towel dia letak baik sikit. Jangan cover. Okay. Second game. No ball. Play.
Same strategy, they're waiting for that opportunity. It was a half court there, Yang Wei with the service, and she'll get another chance because they are just a lot better than their opponents at the moment. Extravagant cross court, hardly needed. And this time Natsir misses it, and it's 2-love. I wonder why she did that. She was in a great position to play. Well, a regular shot that would have won the point. The Chinese duo are really moving so well together. It's very impressive. It was just in. Okay, good response from Natsir there.
1-2.
I'm not sure she knew much about it, but it was in. With the cheering going on because of the men's doubles that's on the other side. It's Korea versus Indonesia. It's 1-1 in games at the moment. And of course, with the Malaysians following on in just a couple of minutes with Koo and Tan hoping to get into that final. The Malaysian crowd are very keen to see who is going to move forward. And at the moment,
3-2.
it's all very tight. It's 10-9 in the third. Kandra and Widianto against Wang and Lee Jae-jin. Well, it's a good fight here by the Indonesians in this second. Whoa, a bit lucky there for 4-2, but Marissa will accept anything that comes. Well, I'm pleased to see they're making a bit of a battle of it, because in that first game, the second half of that first game, it was all China. Great defense by Natsir. And a better even attack. Marissa puts it down the line on the backhand for 5-2. That's excellent reflexes. Great work. Good steering of the shuttle. The Indonesians definitely working very, very hard, and with that 3-point advantage is now cut to 2, putting a bit of pressure on. Third shot was good for Zhang Jiewen. And she does well at the net there, does Natsir.
6-4.
You're wondering what the screaming is about. It's 11-all in the third in the men's doubles.
7-4.
Next door, Indonesia versus Korea. That's clever stuff. 7-4 Indonesia, making a really good fist of it right now. They've met twice before, these pairs, and on both occasions the matches were won by the Chinese. Yang Wei and Zhang Jiewen beat their opponents in November 2007 in the French Super Series, and also in October 2007 in the Denmark Super Series. So the #1 seeds are certainly favourites, although they're behind by 5-8 at the moment in this second game. is a good rally. This is very, very good. There's lots of patience on both sides, and they're really extending each other. Great movement. All four players into it, but that's gone. That's wide. And it ends up with China winning it, and it's 8-all. And here it comes. Not really much option but to leave that. A long rally, so the umpire is very charitable and says, okay, just take a little water break. Now she's saying, okay, let's get back on court, keep the action going. It's all very tight. It's 8-all in this one in the second. The women's doubles and the men's doubles that's next door. Korea versus Indonesia. The Indonesians have now leveled it up, and it's 15-all in the third. Chandra and Widianto versus Huang and Lee.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, thank you.
There's the coach for the Chinese pair, Tian Ping Yi. And there's Ariano in the background there.
8-all.
So
Nine,
got caught up there just a little bit, did Natsir.
Six over. 9-all.
Unusual error from Yang Wei. Oh, she just got a little bit too aggressive there.
10-9.
Marissa really getting carried away with that one. Just missing out. The actual world ranking top pair are Du Jing and Yu Yan. And Yang Wei and Zhang Jiewen are in second place in the world. There's another Chinese pair in third, that's Wei Yili and Zhang Yawen. And a Korean pair. In fact, Liliyana and Vita are back in 9th place in the world rankings. Again, it's all built on defence, isn't it? The strength of the Chinese. They are just playing so well, and eventually it frustrates the Indonesians into an error, and it's a break time in the second. 11-10 in favour of the Chinese duo Yang Wei and Zhang Jiewen. You're worried about what's going on around. The Indonesian pair have just taken a 19-17 lead in the third in the men's doubles. It's 11-12. It's all very tight here in the The women's doubles at the moment in the second game is a clever piece of play. Excellent work at the net by Liliyana Natsir. Marissa there with the service. And again, Marissa does all the work at the back of the court. Natsir takes over. And that's great, that's on the line. Wonderful drop shot for 12-all. The cheers for game points, match points to Indonesia. 2017 they lead. And the Malaysians are hoping for a Malaysia-Indonesian final. (13-12) China. Indonesia have done it. They've beaten Korea in the men's doubles on the adjacent court. So that adds another juicy prospect to the next match coming up on court here on our TV court, which will be the men's doubles. Koo Kian-Kep and Tan Bon-hyung against Jung Jae-sung and Lee Young-dae. That will be right after this. Well, the Koreans certainly are going to be disappointed with their performance during this week. They've got a singles finalist. They've also got a potential doubles finalist coming up with the men. But the Indonesians got a spread of success as well, although they just lost the singles. Konkoro just lost to Park. The Chinese will be a little bit disappointed, I'm sure, that Lin Dan didn't get through to the final. Although Chen Jin, who is the up-and-coming prospect, certainly has a chance at Olympic medal, replaced him. Here on the women's doubles court, it's all much tighter affair in this second game.
Service over.
It's 15-all.
15-all.
Having taken the first, the Chinese duo, #1 seeds in this tournament and Olympic gold medalists, having a much bigger battle, but that was a poor shot from the serve by Natsir.
15.
She's already in the final. She teams up with Widianto later.
17, 15.
And suddenly the Chinese are finding a little bit of extra determination. Again, it's built on defense. And they're
18.
absolutely perfect example of what I've been talking about. The Chinese quite content to defend and frustrate the opponents. When the opportunity to attack comes, they find it and then force the error. It's 18-15, and I think it will be closed out in this game. It is long, it's 19-15.
19.
That's better, well intervened. Natsir gets in.
Service over.
a big hit. Marissa takes the serve, but it's 16-19 and a big uphill battle here for Indonesia. It's out. It's match point. It's 2016.
20, match point 16.
Chinese again putting the pressure on, and a snatch shot there from Marissa means it's all over. Yang Wei and Zhang Jiewen go through to the final of the women's doubles tomorrow. I hope you can join us for that one. In the meantime, we look forward to a men's doubles encounter. It will be Malaysia versus Korea coming up in just a while.
Yang Wei, Zhang Jiewen.
Olympic champions do their stuff here in the semi-final. There was some reasonable resistance from the Indonesians for most of the second game, but in the end, it smiles all round. And there the score coming up right now. 21-10, 21-16, China go through to the final.